Satan will change the name of sin to make sin adaptable to accept. So instead of changing our ways, we will change the wording. Instead of pedophilia, we'll call it minor attracted people. Instead of sexual exploitation, let's call it adult entertainment. Instead of sex cults where we bump and grind, we'll just call them music clubs. Instead of cults, we'll call them clubs. Instead of adultery, we'll call it swinging and open marriages. Instead of mental illness, let's call it gender dysphoria. Instead of gender mutilation, let's call it gender transitioning. Instead of fornication, let's call it intimacy. Instead of lust, let's call it love. Instead of calling it a spiritual battle of good and evil, let's call it political. Let's call it a phobia. Let's call it hate speech. Call it something else. We are not called baby killers. We're called abortionists. It's no longer sin. It's a complex. It's an addiction. It's a disorder. It's an obsession. So we don't feel bad about our sins. We change the name of them. And when we hear the truth preached, we feel conviction, but we condemn the preacher as hate speech.
Listen to me. I'm not gonna spend another night like last night, okay? I can live without furniture. I can't live without you. You're my wife, and I love you. Let's go work this thing out. Come on.
My man. So, brother, huh?
What else needs to be said? That's what, man. Sometimes you have to do it like that. But you know, in this day and age, if that was to be played on TV right now, be on the airway right now, the majority of these so-called feminists would have a serious problem with it. But I don't. That's just a man being a man, having to take care of, having to fix whatever problems he got with his woman. Do what you gotta do, playboy. Many of y'all are enjoying the content, and I'm enjoying making it for you. So, if that's the case, what I need you to do is hit the subscribe button and the notification. Help me reach this goal of 10K subscribers by summer. I know it's getting close because I know a lot of y'all been watching and you've been enjoying the content. So just hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. I'll be able to reach that in no time with y'all help. Much love. Let's get back to the next video.
6 years prior to the release of Toy Story, Pixar released a short film called Knick-Knack. They showed you hot location after hot location where all the knickknacks have on sunglasses. Then they take you to a land far away towards the edge of the shelf. They call it Nome, Alaska, but they make the pun Nome, Sweet Nome, showing you that this is your home. This character is not wearing sunglasses because he's at the edge of the world where the sun barely reaches, the coldest place on Earth, Antarctica. He finds the edge, just like we did in Operation Deep Freeze. Then he proceeds to drill, just like they did in Russia. Then he tries to blow it up, just like we did over the Pacific Ocean. Again, symbolizing the edge of the known world. And what was the name of the operation we were trying to explode the firmament? Operation Fishbowl. And we see here how if he actually did escape from his home sweet home, beyond the firmament, he would be in water. Pixar obviously got the attention of Walt Disney in this short little film, because Disney Studios has released every single Pixar movie. After all, Disney Studios filmed Operation Deep Freeze, and Walt Disney is an honorary member because he was there when they found the firmament of heaven and where it meets the earth. This is commemorated in his logo of the Magic Kingdom, depicting a firmament and a tower whose top would reach unto heaven.
If you had a chance to ask God any question and get the answer immediately, what would you ask him?
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
I don't think I would ask God a question. I would just give him thanks.
That's okay.
I used to ask why. But guess what Y stands for? Who hurt you? Guess what it stands for again? Who helped you? Guess what it stands for again? What healed you? So then when you ask them questions, you find your purpose. So I feel like there's no reason to ask God why. God does things to build you, not kill you. So I don't think I would ask. I would just give God thanks if I had to ask him a question.
My man.
Look, thank y'all for watching and rocking with me, man. Help me reach this goal of 10K subscribers. I love you guys. Check out this next video. This YouTube told me this. Recommend to y'all. Y'all can find me there. Yo.
I know you're so hungry, so eat it. Pick up the Bible and read it. I know you're so hungry, so eat it. Pick up the Bible and read it. I know you're so hungry, so eat it. Property of G-O-D. Ha, so you can't touch me. Property of G-O-D. Ha, so you can't touch me.